A, yay, yay, bay, hi, oh, bye. What's up, y'all? What up? Happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you and all of you. Welcome to Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks. My name is Mel, and I'm super happy to be here with every single one of you. Anytime that my bars don't make sense, first off, because it is what it is, but then second, usually people will distract me. I'm looking at you, Rhea. I'm looking at you, Steve Scafidi. All these people that walk past and, disrupt the bars, but I feel like that's part of the flow at the same time. It's part of the flow of the show. You already know. It's time to go. Somebody close the door. Hey, Ben, close that door. No, I'm just kidding. Don't close the door. If you want it open, you can keep it open.
Why are you looking at you like that?
I don't know. I think he's just confused.
That looks like a look of disgust. I didn't like that look.
He looked confused. But you know what? I'm not going to call him out.
Those bars were disgusting.
Call him out. He didn't even hear the bars.
You didn't even hear the bars.
Cap.
You weren't in there.
Cap, throw a hat
you were not in there.
Where's that hat at so I can throw Cap?
I don't have a hat.
Look, just because I wasn't in the producer room doesn't mean I wasn't listening. All right? I'm just going to let you guys know that. All right?
Cappity cap.
What's one of the first things I said, Ben?
Captain Hooks is the greatest.
No.
May the 4th be with you.
And with you. Happy May 4th. Thank you, Kyle. Hold on. Happy May 4th.
Baby Yoda, huh?
We've got Baby Yoda. We've got the Star Wars on the back.
Wait a minute. Do you actually watch the TV show The Mandalorian?
I love Mandalorian.
Okay, just check.
Did you watch?
I saw the first 2 seasons, but I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the first two.
Yeah.
First 2 seasons.
Yeah,
There's a 3rd season out now.
Yes.
Because I haven't. I was stealing. No, I wasn't stealing. I was sharing passwords, and all of a sudden,
I'm done. Not the stealing word first,
I
though.
was sharing passwords.
Yeah, no.
I would steal nothing from Disney.
Yeah, for sure. Who would do that? Nah, but real talk though, happy Star Wars Day for those who celebrate. I would love to hear how you plan to celebrate, whether it's a rewatch of one of the movies, or if you're going to watch Mandalorian, like you said, if you're going to watch one of the other series. I don't know, play with your little Star Wars action figures. For me, I'm going to snuggle my baby Yoda, and that's pretty much it. Grogu is going to get a lot of love today. That's pretty much it. But I also have a baby Wookiee. So I'll probably snuggle. I'll probably have them both. I should have brought them with me, but I'm not in the business of people making fun of me for no reason, you know?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's probably. I feel like it's so acceptable for women nowadays. I don't know if Ben feels the same way. I have no issue with a woman having a little, a baby Yoda, a little teddy bear or a blanket or something like that. I have no issue with women having stuff like that. I'm all for it.
Let me ask you a question, actually. Ben, I heard the sigh.
Yeah.
But before you contribute, let me ask the question. And please respond to Kyle as well, but this goes with what you said. Tell me why, y'all, the other day I was hanging out with the 414 crew, and we were playing a game like Do You Know? It's called Do You Know Me? Great party game. We weren't drinking, but great drinking game. For the record, if y'all need it, look it up on Amazon. But basically, you would read a question, and it would say, does blank do blank? And everybody either holds up a yes or a no, like if you think that person does it, right? So the question, in this 414 crew member, she has a boyfriend that she lives with. So the question was, does blank sleep with teddy bears? And most of us said no, because we were like, okay, you live with your boyfriend, you obviously sleep with him, you probably don't have a bunch of stuffed animals in your bed. So most of us said no. Her answer was yes, though. So Ben, in response to what Kyle was just saying, do y'all think it's weird to live with, or even if you don't live with, sleep with a woman who also sleeps with stuffed animals? I'm just curious if y'all as men think that's weird.
I don't think it's weird. However, I'm usually the teddy bear. So
Period. Let us know.
Well, so what I realized is I have a lot of female friends as well. And I was astonished to know how many of them either had a teddy bear or some type of blanket or some type of rag that they utilize. Now, I don't,
some type of rag.
some type of
the rag
material.
was probably a blanket
Yeah.
at some
Blanket.
point.
Yeah, baby blanket. And so
I have my blankie from when I was born.
And so I have no issue with that. Now, I've never been with a woman who has it in bed with her. I don't sleep with women because I'm not sacrilegious. I ain't a heathen out here like Benjamin is. But if I did,
Whatever, Kyle.
I would have
Heathen.
not had any times where this woman had her blanket in bed with me. But I've never slept with a woman before. Ain't that right?
Yeah, no, period. It's giving
I believe
whatever
that you've
is-
never slept with
What's
a
the
woman
what's the
before.
word for not doing it before marriage? I forget the word. Is there a biblical term for it? You don't know anyone biblically. I'll just say that.
No.
I love it. How do you feel about it though? Sorry, Ben, I almost like forgot to ask you.
I mean, hey, you know what? Whatever makes you happy. If that's your comfort, if that's your peace, then go for it. You know, all I was saying is just some fact that I'm normally the teddy bear. I'm normally what the
That's right. I
woman
forgot you
holds
said
on
that.
to, you know, and I mean, I know a lot of people do carry around their blankets from when they're children. I just think when you're a man, you just grow out of that stuff. But women, they get a pass.
They do get a pass, and I was going to ask Mel. So if you had a man and you went over to his house and he was like, "Hey, this is my." Hold on, as y'all lay down, about to go to sleep, he said, "Wait a minute," and he went to a drawer and go grab this blankie. What would you think? This 6'3" dude, 220 something pounds, going to grab his blankie.
Okay. Oh, abstinence. Thank you,
Oh,
Gene. That's
yeah.
what it's called. You're abstinent.
Practicing abstinence.
Is
yes.
wait, is it being abstinent? No.
It's
Practicing
abstinence.
But like what
You're
what is
abstinent
it?
and
You're
you're
being what though? Oh, there's a word for it, you guys. Gene, help me out. Okay, sorry. Anyway. What did you just add? If the guy had a teddy bear or a blanket?
Yeah, 6'3", 220 some pounds. Say, "Hey, before we go to sleep, let me go grab my blankie real quick." Or grab this out the drawer and he comes back with a blankie. What you doing? What's so funny? It was okay. It was cool when they do it, but the problem when we do it.
So I honestly would think it's cute. I would think it's cute. I'm laughing because I don't see it happening. I don't think guys
Of
are
course
like
not.
that.
We don't have the confidence to do something like that. We ain't got time for that, to be embarrassed.
I know. I'm
We got
sorry.
a mission in mind. We ain't trying to mess up-
Celibate. That's the
Celibate.
word.
Yeah,
You're
celibate.
celibate.
Practice
Period.
celibate.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
celibate.
Anyway. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
celibate.
Sorry.
Yeah,
But
that's me.
yeah. Period. I think it would be precious. I think it would be cute. Like if I were with a guy and we were snuggling and he was like, "Hold on, let me go get Teddy." But it also, I kind of would be like Ben, where it's like, aren't I enough? You know what I mean? Like, aren't I the teddy bear? It's giving I'm the little spoon. What do you need another one for?
Right. And sometimes I like to be the little spoon, though. I like, you know, I want to be the little spoon and hold on to me. But then I'm
Well, yeah,
honestly,
we like being the big spoon too. I'm just saying you don't need the teddy bear.
But then I'm honestly thinking about this because as women hold on to like covers and things like that, I mean, guys, we carry a lot of things around. Like for instance, honestly, you know, for any of my Digimon fans out there, I still have the first 4 comic books of Digimon. I still have it.
Okay, that's so cute. But I'm a nerd, so you know I would love that.
Hey, I still have them from 2000. Yeah, from 1999 2000. Yep, I still got those. So anybody, all right, come to my crib. Okay, don't touch my Digimon comic books. Okay, they're very valuable to me.
And very valuable to the world. You would probably get some coins from. Will you ever sell them? That's the question.
You know, I constantly go to eBay and look to see what these things are worth.
I would
What they
too.
worth?
Like $1.
Wait, really?
Seriously, Pokemon definitely, you know, killed the whole
It is
Digimon.
Digimon.
wave.
Digimon
Yeah.
never was. Digimon was like the Android of cell phones. You feel me?
I will give it to you. I will give it to you. Okay, I don't know why Digimon didn't take off how I thought it should have, but it taught me a lot of valuable lessons as a kid.
You know what?
So,
You know what, Ben, don't give it to her because here's the thing. We're not going to get into this, but I just wanted to be known and understood that Digimon and Pokemon are international shows. They're not just American shows.
That's
just
very
like,
true.
Just like Apple, iPhone, and Samsung, it's not just American thing. Across the globe, Samsung is like Pokemon because it's used prevalently amongst everybody.
No.
bars.
We're in America.
Bars!
Digimon had a little bit of something in America, so maybe like just like Apple got a little something in America. But no, we're not gonna compare Digimon to Samsung when the world all uses Samsung and the world all watch Pokemon. Thank you very much.
Hey,
that is my TED talk for the day.
And you know what? You can hold that. It's an L, but you can
I
hold
speak
that.
facts all day. That's all I do. That's all I say is facts.
That's not really an L. When
For sure, celibate Kyle.
Yeah, that's Sullivan Kyle.
I cannot.
We're world leaders over here. That's all I know when it comes to Android. We're world leaders. I'd rather be a world leader than just leading the country.
Okay, period. Period. He said, I'm trying to be president of the world, Craig.
Wait, how'd you know I was trying to be president?
I mean, you were alluding to it, right?
Yeah.
Run for president.
You
2030
actually,
something,
yeah,
2050
facts. You did.
Well, you know, I actually got in my car driving down the race scene. I thought about it. I was like, I think in the year 2044. 2044. That's 2040, 2044. That's when I'm going to run.
That is
20
probably-
years?
Is that election year?
Yeah.
Probably is.
Yeah. It is. I had to
Of course
think about
it'll be.
the
It's every
election
4 years.
Yup.
Well, no, well,
Oh,
it's
no,
it
not
doesn't
necessarily.
always
Oh,
hit
yeah,
the
because
four.
20 years from now,
I-
it's a multiple of 4.
I
So,
think
yeah,
so, yeah.
you'd be good.
No, it's 2040, 2044.
No, it's every 4 years, and it's a multiple of 4. So,
Right.
yes,
Correct.
that will be an election year.
Yep.
math, people.
It's giving math. It's giving deductive reasoning. I hate math, but low key, it do come in handy sometimes. Sometimes. It's giving basic. Okay, real quick though, y'all. I was really laughing because we were talking about if you would feel weird if your significant other slept with a stuffed animal or blanket. Sir Chauncey texted us at 833-212-1017. It's cool, but that teddy bear better not be in between me and her in that bed. That's for sure. How do y'all feel about like body pillows? Because some couples, like some people have like body pillows or weighted blankets, and it's giving, this is how I sleep. So you're going to have to deal with it or just, get out. But would y'all feel weird if they like, put something in between you?
Whatever makes people comfortable, I'm going to allow them to do. Just as long as, it doesn't interfere with me. That makes sense.
Right on, Kyle. I mean, I like a good body pillow. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna sleep with the body pillow all night. I have a body pillow at the crib, but I throw that thing to the end of the bed, edge of the bed when I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah, no, I feel that. The body pillow is kind of just there to, I know it's gonna sound very infantile, but like it's almost there to like soothe and comfort you to get you to the sleepy part. You know what I mean? Of the night, because it's giving, I just need something to snuggle. And then once I'm like, okay, we going to sleep, you good. I don't need you anymore. We've got some interesting things that we definitely want to talk about today. I kind of want to wait because Ben, is that somebody on the phone that we want to talk to right now, or are we going to wait?
You know what? Because I am who I am and this caller is who they are,
okay,
I think it would be perfect to talk to them right now.
Okay, who are we talking to?
We are talking to my Gemini brethren, all right, Black Conscious.
I love it. Black Conscious, what's really good? If 2 Geminis weren't enough, don't worry, y'all. We've got 3. What's really good? How do you feel about your wife having a blanket or a teddy bear in bed with you?
Yeah, what I have in bed with her is not called a teddy bear, but she can put it in places that she can let her imagination run wild with, and that's me.
Oh, that's it? No, I'm just kidding.
Drop the mic on that one.
That's it. That's all you have to say. Is that it?
He said, "What I got is big enough."
He's talking about the little stick thing that he used to pick up garbage.
Yeah.
On Saturday at the Torrey Low Community Cleanup.
That's exactly the claw.
He was there. Yeah.
That sounds good.
He was there.
That sounds good. It might have got a little dirty, but
that sounds valid.
Cleaned up.
Hey,
cleaned up well.
We got some interesting stuff, like I said, to talk about today. I'm done with Black Conscious. If y'all want to chime in on the conversation, 833-212-1017. That is the number to call. We're actually going to be talking about something that went viral last week at the Love is Blind reunion. Oh, we got Al. Okay, we're going to talk to Al before we break. But we're going to talk today's conversation, and I do want to tease it so that y'all can start giving us your thoughts. The Love is Blind reunion went viral, because it was supposed to be live and it didn't work, so everybody had a field day with Netflix. Were you upset?
Yeah, I was upset.
So you do watch Love is Blind?
Yes, my girl had me the whole day. She was talking about she couldn't wait for it. This is during the Bucks playoff. Was the Bucks playoff game?
Yes, it was.
And so I'm sitting here like, okay, at 7:00 we'll switch. So we sitting here waiting. I'm missing the game, watching it from my phone, and it never came on live.
Never came on.
It only came on for like some people, some
places.
Yeah,
it was weird.
I was not very happy.
Oh, Netflix got it, to say the least, from social media. But that's not what we're going to talk about. We're actually going to talk about one of the conversations that they had and kept having. Nick Lachey and Vanessa, I forget her last name. I'm not trying to be rude.
Lachey?
Oh, it's just Vanessa Lachey, duh.
I think it is Lachey.
I was trying to remember her original, but you're right.
I don't remember
it's Lachey.
Original.
But either way, Vanessa and Nick Lachey, they're married. They've been married for a while. They are actually, if you don't watch the show, and Love is Blind is really good, I recommend it. They are the hosts. And one of the questions they kept asking was, when are we going to get our first Love is Blind baby? And so not only did the failed live reunion go viral, but also that question, because a lot of people were like, that's rude. Like, we're living in a time, in a society where you shouldn't ask people about their future plans, because you never know either what somebody's going through, what they plan to do, or, what their bodies are able to do. So we're going to talk to Al and David real quick about the whole, like, sleeping in bed with a blanket and a spouse thing. But then I want to get to that conversation and ask you guys, do you find it inappropriate or disrespectful for somebody to ask you, what's your plans for the future? If you plan on starting a family, if you're ever going to get married, those kind of questions. Do you find it rude? Because a lot of people were very upset that they kept asking that same question over and over. And I can't wait to hear from Kyle and Ben about it, because obviously the three of us, we're all 30, legally single. Like, I know you guys are in relationships, but we're not married. We don't have kids, so I think we're the perfect subject matter, period. He said, ain't got no ring on his hand. We're the perfect subject matter to ask this question. Before we get to that, we're going to talk to Al and then David real quick, and then we'll break. What's up, Al? How you doing? Are you sleeping in bed with a teddy bear and your spouse?
No, I'm not sleeping with no teddy bear. But if the spouse decides to sleep with one, I don't see it being a problem because the person they sleeping with, their body might be hard as a brick, so maybe she need a teddy bear.
Period. Al, like, that's it. I mean, if your body is hard as a brick, I need a teddy bear. Thank you so much, Al. Appreciate you. And I'm glad you're out of prison or jail, whatever we called it.
He wasn't in jail.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't. He had a court case and he won.
Oh, so he was just on trial. Got it.
Try Al, remember?
Oh, Al. I don't know if you heard me say yesterday, but I called it the try Al. Oh, I forgot how clever I
he
am.
repeated that.
Yeah.
He told people to try Al. When they try Al.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That is so cute. Period. Okay, we got David. What's good, David? How you doing? How would you feel if Michelle had a baby blanket in bed with you? Would you tell her, okay, the blanket gotta go, or would you be okay with her snuggling it and you?
Go. Well, okay, just real quick, it would have to go as long as the little teddy bear or whatever the little thing is, as long as it wasn't from a past boyfriend or something like that, and she's still holding on and sleeping with it, as long as it didn't originate from one of them type of situations. Although I think it's a little weird for an adult, and thankfully she doesn't do none of that, to sleep with a teddy bear or something like that, I wouldn't make too big of an issue out of it. But as long as it wasn't from another guy and she's still sleeping with that and we're together, that would be an issue. But other than that, I'd be okay with it. A little weird, but wouldn't make too big of a deal out of it, as long as she wasn't cuddling with the thing more than she's cuddling with me. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. Y'all have a great day. Peace.
Thank you so much, David. Appreciate you. I just want to know. I know he said, I said what I had to say. I'm dropping the mic. I get it. I just want to know, why is it weird for people to have blankets and teddy bears? Like, it's giving precious. It's giving childlike. I think it's cute.
So, but a man, that's the thing. It's not about, women is fine, whatever. Y'all get away with a lot of stuff. But for a man, I just don't know if he'll be okay. I don't think women right away, maybe after about a time where you get to really know somebody, but within the first, 3 months of getting know somebody, I don't think the first time or second time you go into a man's house, you want him bringing a blanket or a teddy bear into your bed or his bed with you.
If I invited a man over and we had a slumber party and he brought a blanket, I don't know what I would say.
That'd be odd. But even for you, you ain't got to expose yourself. But if a man has ever been in any of your places, a boy who turned into a boyfriend or turned into a person you talk to, do you hide the stuff right away the first time, or do you slowly start? Hey, this is my, my little stuffed animal here.
This is my baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Yeah. So I'm gonna tell y'all, my stuffed animals, you can see them because I have. First off, Kyle, you said it. I need to move into a bigger place because I had to buy this basically it's like an extra closet, if you will, but it's really cute. But it's in my living room. My stuffed animals sit on top of the shelf because that's just what it is. So when you come to my house, you're gonna know who I am. You're gonna know what I'm about. I'm not gonna bring them in bed though, because I do think that's a little weird. I have a baby blanket, and with my ex, I never had it in bed. Hi, good to see you. Oh, cute, love you. Shout out DJ Nandu. But real quick, I never had it. It was always in my drawer. You know what I mean? It's weird. I don't need my baby blanket in bed with us. But what I do need is for y'all to stay locked, because we got to get into some conversations. I want to know, is it disrespectful? Is it rude for you to ask people when they're going to be starting a family? I need to know. 833-212-1017.
Truth Nation, it is Wisconsin Broadcasters Association Awards Week, and the Truth has been nominated for
Not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7.
but 9 WBA Awards for Excellence. Thank you so much to you, our faithful Truth fans, for always supporting our 1017 The Truth team. Milwaukee Black Talk is award-winning Black Talk. All your favorite interviews and best moments live in one place.
I'm working in the morning, and I was listening back on the Truth app.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
Your first time biking to work. Your new helmet? Secure. Your bike? Road ready. You got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with Access Checking. It's maintenance fee-free with no minimum balance requirements. So even if down the road that bike needs a little maintenance, at least your checking account won't. You've got this with Access Checking from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
Bringing all the smoke to you.
I love what you're doing, and this radio station is just like what it's called. It's the truth.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
Dear hero, whoever you are, thank you for donating plasma. My body literally gave up on me. Receiving plasma treatments was, to me, hope. Now that I'm out of the wheelchair, I love going on walks, swimming. Those were some of the things I was told that I would never be able to do.
I'd have swells all up and down my arms or my legs, my hands. I could have an airway swell, and that's life-threatening. I haven't had any attacks in about 3 months since trying it. It's crazy because it was daily that I'd have these, and it's just gone.
Because of you, I can walk again.
Because of you, I feel amazing.
Giving equals living. Give plasma. Replenish the supply. Make an appointment to give today by visiting hhs.gov/giveplasma. This message is brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
This is 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and the time is now, Milwaukee. You know, perspective is essential. What I found is the news behind the news is more important. I want you to leave my show with a sense of knowing what was missing that adds depth to the conversation. Tune in Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, or 1017thetruth.com.
You are listening to Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks on 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Don't be worried about what we doing, making money. What they doing, hating on us, if they want it, take it from me. What the mother doing, I don't know, cause I don't stone them. Mind my business on my mama, I'm coming big. Made a bag his man up. Shots out the switch, made him bag his man up. Say that she my private dancer. You can call her phone, bitch, she ain't gon' answer. Go, 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 go. Known to turn a bitch up, talking way past the ceiling. Go, she fuck with me because he carries like a rabbit silly.
You have to stop playing this song, man. Every time you play it, I'm like, I get sweaty, out of breath. You feel me? Zach in there jigging. Like, get out of here. I cannot. All right. I know we said we were going to switch gears, but I have to bring something up that somebody made a very good point about. So shout out to my guy, Tony. Love you, Tony Tone. This man had the audacity to ask me. And by the way, if you're wondering how you can live stream us, watch us as we are speaking to you on these airwaves, follow us on Twitter, on Twitch, on YouTube. We've got the live stream going. I've got my IG live going, and that's where Tony hit me up. And he said, well, what about your dogs? Do you sleep with your dogs? And, is the man expected to be okay with that? Abso-freaking-lutely. Kyle, I'm going to tell you, Ben, I'm going to tell y'all this much right now. Mm-hmm. If you are a man and you have any intention of sleeping in my bed, you have to be okay with sleeping with dogs. I said it.
Yeah, no, see, it's nasty. It's nasty.
Why is it nasty?
Listen, I am not anti-animal, but I am not like a pet-friendly type person. I don't want to be trying to do some business, or I'm not trying to sleep with some dogs in the way, okay?
You really think I would let them be in there during that?
Listen, I don't, hey, if the dog is so what you're telling me is I'm limited on what I can do because you want to let the dogs come sleep in the bed with us, like they some kids or something like that. So the dogs are just as bad as kids. Right. So I can't wake up in the middle of the night and, become the big spoon. And then be more than the big spoon because the damn dog is right there. Stop. Wait. What's your dog name again?
Paul and Mabel.
Paul and Mabel are here. They may see. Stop. Listen, ain't nobody got time for that. And one last thing is I had an experience one time before I was celibate. I had an experience one time where I'm asleep. And all of a sudden, this damn cat, I'm sleeping. I feel like the cat jump over us. I'm like, what is going on? Like, what? I do not do animals, but I'm for damn sure not letting no dogs and cats sleep in no bed when they are disgusting when it comes to cleanliness. That's all it is. But they're
What
beautiful.
happened to you, Kyle?
They're beautiful
What
animals.
happened to you?
Are you on air? What happened to me?
What happened to you?
What happened to you? The dog just.
He's basically saying you were triggered. So
No,
what's
I
triggering
am,
you?
Because when you have when you have a cat crawl over you when you have sleep and you have butt naked, you like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? So no, absolutely. And again, that was old me, not the new me.
All right. Only because like these dudes in the talk to text, y'all are at my head right now. Like I get it, I understand,
In the talking text or in the
talk. No, the talk to text. I got a bunch of people who are like, yeah, nah, you lost me.
Her.
So I need to know why are y'all not okay with sleeping in the bed with a dog? Because my dogs are clean. I want to be clear. I bathe my dogs
every day.
I do. So technically I do. No. Hold on. Not in a traditional bath sense, but I have doggy wipes. I wipe my dogs every day. I wipe them when they come back from outside. I'm serious. I wipe their paws. I wipe their bodies. I wipe their butt. I'm so serious. I'm really serious. And what's crazy, I know this sounds gross, the wipes are in theory supposed to be a replacement for the bath. And I still bathe them, of course, but it's like a good like daily wash kind of thing. It's a wash. It's a wash.
Yeah, just like people who say they washed up and they didn't actually wash.
You feel me? You
partially
gross.
does- it
But I
partially does
wash
the
my
job.
dogs behinds, but I know what you mean. So knowing that, because y'all, I want to be clear. Even though I love my dogs, I'm not getting in a dog gross bacteria infested bed. So I wipe them for me too. You know what I mean? So knowing that, does it make you feel a little better about it?
I'll let Ben answer because Ben had pets growing up as a kid, so he's a little more empathetic.
So wait, what you trying to say?
You're a little bit more empathetic towards animals. Maybe I'm just too anti-pet.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. When I had my dog, God rest her soul, God rest Missy. She was a Jack Russell Terrier. Okay, she will sleep in my bed from time to time. However, okay, I'm with Kyle. All right, if it comes down to us doing the do, okay, doing the due diligence. All right, them dogs is there. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Dogs get very horny. Okay, they get very horny. Okay, because I've done this before. and they try to participate, and I don't like it. So Mel, if you want your dogs. If you want your dogs to participate, then by all means, you got it.
So what
all
I'm
right?
saying is Ben is saying that his dog emulates the action that the dog is seeing the human do.
You know, I think it just feels that other things are going on and it should participate.
That is interesting. That is not I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's very correct. I've been in that predicament before, and I had to kick the dog off my leg. Okay, I'm just gonna let y'all know.
Wait a minute.
My God,
I can't.
Hold on, I can't do two things at once now.
I wish y'all could see Kyle. Well, you can see Kyle. Stream us, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. I'm serious. Watch him right now. And Ben and Zach. Hey, okay. Because y'all are taking it to a whole other level. As far as dogs being in the bed goes, let's say the girl, you really are feeling this girl, and it's like an absolute, I sleep with my dogs. What are you going to do?
I'm not going to jack. I told y'all about the cat.
Yes, you saying Jack. I haven't heard somebody say that in a long time.
you ain't finna jack it down, huh?
I was going to say, I haven't heard that in a minute, Kyle.
Shout out to L Bug, Eastside L Bug. Listen, I know I did a lot of talking, a lot of frustration, and yeah, it came out. But a lot of times I just find myself giving in. So if a girl wanted me to have a dog at the edge of the bed, I wouldn't be happy about it. But again, there's a goal and a mission. It's part of the reason why I'm here. And you know what? A dog is not a reason to abort a mission.
Dog, you are very freaky.
No, that's not.
This told me everything I need to know about Kaya. All right,
Ben, that's not what I'm saying.
Ben.
Got them dreads swinging everywhere.
Ben, I'm going to tell you right now, most men are still going to do the do.
Wait, do you know from experience or? My God.
Like I said.
Mel said, Paul and Mabel come with the package. They said, come with the package, huh?
Hey, I haven't had any problems,
Said,
and I've had dogs for 7 years.
Come on. They said, come on.
I'm just saying, my dogs have never been a deal breaker. That's all I have to say.
Man.
And they wouldn't be. I'm sorry. Let's just go ahead and say it what it is. You need to know your worth. I know what I bring to the table, and if you're gonna let my dogs let you miss out on this,
I wouldn't marry somebody
Come
like
on.
that though. Like I would.
These men aren't stupid.
See, in my mind, I would understand that. Yeah, I don't think this is this isn't something for me. A characteristic that I think I would want. Like as a man, like maybe for the moment it's fine, but for the long term, like if you allow it early on in a relationship and y'all end up staying together forever, you have now allowed her to do that. That is the rest of your life.
And I get that, but it's giving compromise. For me, you're not going to come in here right away. We just started dating and talking. It's the first time you over and you going to set some boundaries. Like, nah, player. You are a guest in this house. They live here.
Well,
you feel me?
Well, wouldn't Ben? Don't you think a lot of women like assertive men who assert their?
I mean, yeah, but don't assert
and
yourself
I think,
that
like, I
quickly.
said, don't you think that's kind of attractive? A man say, "Hey, listen, baby, like I dig you and I feel you, but the dog's got to go, baby. Like
it's the dogs and me.
Yeah, exactly.
Which one you want?
Exactly.
I'm like, whoa, bye, whoa. See you later.
Shout out to Mel. Stand on it, girl.
Listen, I love my babies. Like I don't even want to put this out there, but I wish a man would try. I can't imagine any man in the world that I would choose over my babies. Not a man in the world. That's how much I love them. You feel me? You know?
Hey, I am not a pet person, so I cannot feel you or relate, but I understand. I mean, Ben's dog, you would think Ben's dog died last week. It died how many years ago?
My dog died, honestly, 9 years ago.
9 years ago.
9 years ago.
You would think
it's like a child or a sibling, however you
that his
viewed.
dog
Yeah.
died 9 weeks
Yeah.
ago. It's been a long time.
And
He's
I
still
get
hurt.
that, of
So
course.
That pet stuff is real.
And that's the thing. Anybody who has a pet, Ben, they understand. They understand.
But at the same time, I'm not choosing my animal over a human being. I mean, but personally, I just think you just haven't ran across the right one. That's all. Ain't put down the game.
But the right one
That's
is
all.
not. See, now, Ben. Okay, you're gonna have me
I got
saying
you.
some stuff.
I
You're
got
gonna
you.
have me saying some stuff I was not trying to say today. But
go ahead.
No.
This is nothing but the truth.
Man, with Melody Ricks, B Ricks. Go ahead, keep it 100. 10-17, Mel.
Okay, Kyle. We got a break. But before
You are not the producer here. All right, I
It's
control the break.
12:33.
She
I
saw
control
Zach
the
and
breaks.
she knew it. And she
No.
went back memory. She said, wait, got a break.
Oh,
12:33.
sorry.
Got a break.
Whoops.
36. Got a break.
Sorry. Here's to the Living Room Dance Studios and to the backyards hosting victory celebrations, the minivans doubling as dance team buses, and all the SUVs serving as victory parades. American Family Insurance protects your house and your car because they know that they mean more than that, and they are the launching pad to your dreams. Now you can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. So get a quote, find an agent, and learn about their discounts by going to amfam.com. Also, LabCorp. They've got a variety of open trials right now that will fit your schedule. If you're working remote, you want to make some extra cash while helping advance medicine, you can do so right now. They got 2 different studies. One is for healthy adults between 18 and 60 with a BMI between 18 and 32. The study involves 2 stays, 15 nights, 7 follow-ups. Compensation up to $13,820 may be provided for time and participation, and you can receive up to $300 per qualified participant. They also have a trial where they're looking for healthy overweight males and females between 18 and 55. The females must be of non-childbearing potential with a BMI between 30 and 39.9. The study involves 1 stay, 35 nights, 3 follow-ups. Compensation up to $15,996 may be provided for time and participation. Receive up to $500 per qualified participant. Visit LabCorpClinicalTrials.com to learn more. We're talking about whether or not having a dog in your bed or even in your house or an animal. Let's say an animal because some people have cats, Kyle mentioned. Is it a deal breaker? Yes or no? 833-212-1017.
This is 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and the time is now, Milwaukee. You know, perspective is essential. What I found is the news behind the news is more important. I want you to leave my show with a sense of knowing what was missing that adds depth to the conversation. Tune in Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, or 1017thetruth.com.
Bringing all the smoke to you.
I love what you're doing, and this radio station is just like what it's called. It's the truth.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
Are you looking for a job? Then Greater Milwaukee Urban League is the place to be. Join them on Wednesday, May 17th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. for their Working Wednesday job fair featuring jobs from some of Milwaukee's biggest manufacturers. Find out about available jobs for assembly line workers, machine operators, general laborers, warehouse and landscapers, plus get training information on other jobs including carpentry, highway maintenance, and other positions. Get more information at tmul.org and join them on Wednesday, May 17th at GMUL's main office at 435 West North Avenue.
Have you noticed bad behavior has become normalized at interscholastic athletic events? Some fans seem angry. They lack civility toward one another. Some even get aggressive and unruly. time out. What is going on? This has to stop. Let's not forget, school sports aren't just about winning. And they're definitely not an excuse to take your frustrations out on the official or the opponent. They're about teaching lessons like perseverance, respect, and empathy, so students can learn and grow as people, not just as players. We all have a role to play in setting a good example for our students and teaching them these important values. So fans, it's time to step up your game and behave positively at interscholastic athletic events in Wisconsin.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Hi, I'm Maria, and I ended up in the hospital with COVID for 130 days, 70 of which were spent on life support. At 41 years old, I was healthy and had a lifestyle filled with work, friends, and travel. Everyone 6 months and older should get their COVID and flu vaccines this season and keep all immunizations up to date.
To learn how to protect your family, visit vaccinateyourfamily.org/learn.
All your favorite interviews and best moments live in one place.
You know, I'm working in the morning and I was listening back on the Truth app.
Download the new 1017 The Truth app now. Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth.
Behind 5 scoreless innings from Rocky starter Kyle Freeland, the Brewers' offense was absolutely nowhere to be found, and they dropped their 3rd game in a row, this one by a final score of 7-1. They fall to 18-12 on the season. Following that loss, the Brewers will look to try and salvage a game here against the lowly Rockies before heading to San Francisco. Wade Miley is slated to get the start today with the first pitch of 2:10. You can tune in to full coverage over on WTMJ beginning at 1:35. Over to the NBA, where the Boston Celtics even things up in their best-of-7 series after routing the Philadelphia 76ers by a final score of 121-87. NBA MVP Joel Embiid did return to action after missing Game 1 due to a knee injury. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continues on tonight with Game 2 of the Lakers-Warriors tipping off at 8 p.m. This sports update is brought to you by Associated Bank, proudly supporting your hometown teams. Member FDIC.
You are listening to Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks on 1017 The Truth, The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Got a new diva in my two-seater. Watch me.
Are you tired of paying rent to a landlord and not yourself? Do you want some freedom from paying rent and you're ready to build your own equity? Well, team up with Axe Housing like me because they can make it possible for your family to own their own home. It is not just a dream anymore. And they have already helped over 3,000 families buy their own home, and you can be next. All you have to do is get started with a virtual orientation by clicking on the Truth link at axhousing.org. They have coaches that are ready to help you and your family find the best path to home ownership. There are no restrictions on who can access the program. Just visit axhousing.org today. They also are in need of general contractors, so if you're looking for some great work, hit them up. Again, that's axhousing.org. All right, we got quite a few talk to text about this one. I am laughing. I was just saying to Kyle off air, it's so interesting the things that lead us down these rabbit holes. To think me wishing y'all a happy May 4th, aka a happy Star Wars Day, led us down to this conversation. It's so funny to me. But anyway, I started off wishing y'all a happy May 4th. May the 4th be with you and with you and with you. And then, you know, I talked about how I have a baby Grogu, I have a baby Wookiee. They're little plush dolls. Do I sleep with them? No, I do not. But if I did, would a man be weird about it? And if he was, I don't care, because to me, the right man is going to accept you for who you are. The right person is going to accept you for who you are. So Ben, going back to the last statement that you were saying, you were like, well, you know, what if you're blocking your blessings or whatever because, you know, you're choosing your dog over the man. The right man for me, or you had implied I hadn't met the right man yet. The right man will not force me to choose, won't force me to make that kind of decision. And for the right man, I would be willing to compromise. Because I do want to eventually get to a point where my dogs aren't sleeping with me. I think I only let them sleep with me because I am single.
How many years has it been?
It's been 7.
So you're trying to get to a point But shoot, they about 4 years away from they sleeping with you. You want them to sleep with you.
Okay, I'm going to be very transparent with y'all, though. So when I got my 2 dogs, I was in a relationship, right? They did sleep with us, but they slept at the edge of the bed. Like, they weren't all up in, it was just the edge of the bed vibes.
All in your guts.
They weren't, you're weird, Ben. Oh, my God. Yes. Yes, Ben, I guess. You're right. Yes. I'm not going to repeat that, but yes. So, yeah, they slept at the edge of the bed, right? Then my ex and I broke up, and I obviously kept the dogs. I'm going to be very, very honest. I am so picky about who I bring around my children, aka my dogs. Men don't sleep at my apartment. That's all I got to say. Men don't sleep at my place. So I don't really have to worry about, because I am very, very careful about who I choose to bring into my space. You know what I mean? So it usually isn't happening at my place. I'm just weird like that. Like, I'm very protective of my energy and my things. And it's not even like I don't trust people. We'll go to your place. We don't need to come to mine. Or we can come to mine and we can hang out, but you're not staying here. Like, I'm one of those women. Is that weird?
No, not at all. Not at all. To each their own. I have no negative comment on anybody's way of going about life.
That's just how I am. So my point is, it's funny that Ben was saying all that, because I was going to say it earlier, and then we had to go to break. But the right man, first off, I will actually allow him to sleep over. And then second, hopefully there won't even have to be that I'm choosing between the two. Would be more of a compromise. But I do want to read some talk to text, because people, like I said, they were at my head as soon as I said that I sleep with my dogs. And I want to reemphasize, I bathe my dogs every day. I give them a wash every day. I don't literally take them, because I'm fortunate enough, we have a dog grooming area in my building. I don't take them there every day, but I have doggy wipes that are supposed to be the secondary option for cleaning your dog. So I do that. I literally, when we come back inside from the park, I wipe their paws, I wipe their bodies, I wipe their butts. That's a thing for me. I'm weird about that, because I know all the germs that they can bring inside. So I want to be clear, I'm not gross. But then I also want to read some of these talk to texts. So Sir Chance, he was the one that originally texted saying that a teddy bear, if your person does have it, they better not come between us. He said, okay, he did follow up. Okay, understandable. Your babies do come first. Minimal room for compromise there. However, what happens if he's the type to wake up in the wee hours of the early morning or upon the rise and shine of the early morning, and he craves, quote unquote, leftovers? Would it be fair to put your babies out of the bed or leave them there and you and him slide off and choose another location? I love that he asked that question. He basically asked, would I get it on with my dogs in the room? Absolutely not. Would you do that with your kids in the room? Would you do that in front of your children? Kyle?
Children, no. Dogs, pets, yes. I mean, unless
Kyle,
they do what Ben was talking about before. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, hey, listen. I'm okay with that.
You are?
I'm fine with
in
it.
front of the pets?
Dogs can't tell.
Yes, they can't. I don't want my children to see me that way.
They can't go and tell what mom and stepdaddy done did for the night. They can't tell.
You know what's funny though? My dogs can tell when I'm with because I've had guy friends over.
They probably jump on the guy and attack him.
They do.
They probably do.
My dogs. No, they do.
What are you doing?
They will not let a man, if they know that a man is at my place because it's a man I'm feeling. They act different. Paul will come in between. If I had this happen, we're we sitting next to one another, and Paul will squeeze. He'll get in, work his way in between us.
I'll be like, get your dog.
No, it is what it is.
I am not listen. I am one that when dogs come, when people have dogs, whether you're out in public and dogs run up to you, go to somebody's house and they have a dog or whatever, and the dog runs up to you. You know how some people say, "Oh, look at the puppy." You know what I do? I stand just like this. Okay. Okay, all right. Gonna get your dog now. I do not embrace pets because I don't want to send the wrong message that I want them to constantly come by me to sniff me and lick me and think I'm gonna do anything for them. Because I'm not.
You're just not a dog person, though.
It's just too much work. Just too much. They're needy, very needy.
You say that now.
No, they are needy. Your dogs are very needy, Mel.
They are, but I love it. I love that my dogs need me. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it's an extra expense that I'm not trying to do.
You're also not in a place in life, and maybe you never will be, maybe until you have kids, which ironically enough, we were supposed to talk about today, but we'll do that tomorrow. But Kyle, maybe you're just not in a place in life right now where you want someone to need you. I want someone to need me, so I like that.
Someone.
But my dogs are what?
Someone.
My dogs are people, not people. Sorry, hold on. My dogs are creatures.
Are you hearing
They're
this?
mammals. I'm sorry.
That's the whole issue. No, they not. It's not someone. It's something. It is a thing.
They are not things. My dogs are not things.
The mammal. No, the man. I don't want a mammal to need me, especially a mammal that can't talk, a mammal that can't wipe their own butt and wash their own paws. I need something that eventually they can start wiping their own behind after about 4 years, maybe 6.
But the point in someone needing you is that they need you to do that stuff.
Temporarily, these dogs gonna need you forever.
Hey,
and
I like it.
I don't want that.
I'm here
It
for it.
sounds like you're codependent on your dog.
I am? You sound like you're codependent on your dogs.
Your dog died 9 years ago. You still talking about that dang Jack Russell? Now
It's true. I was at a period of time, a point of time in my life, codependent on my dog. I mean, I love my dog. You know,
what's wrong with it? If there's anything wrong with it,
I didn't say it was anything wrong with
Period,
it.
man.
It just sounds like it was codependency. That's all.
I
If you
think-
want somebody to need you, that's what it is.
Something wrong with both of y'all.
It's okay, Mel. Jeez.
Okay, Kyle.
Y'all need to be codependent on humans.
Kyle, I just said this to you off air.
What you say?
Dogs provide unconditional love.
That is true.
And I love my dogs love me no matter what. They comfort me. They're therapy for me.
That is true.
Listen, they give
is
me
true.
entertainment. Dog. Dog. That's funny. Okay. Ray from Racine. I was asking you what so Ray from Racine, I just want to be clear about what I was trying to say to you because I don't think you understood my text. Ray from Racine texted us saying bathing isn't the issue. So I said, so what is? And then you said, are you talking about Mel sleeping with her dogs? Tell me what's the issue exactly? If it's not the cleanliness of the dog, what exactly is the issue? If you know that the dog is clean, what is the issue with you being in bed with someone who also sleeps with their dogs? I just want to know. So that's the last question I have for y'all. But then real quick, I like either Marie or Madi. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I'm just going to say Madi because that's how my friend pronounces her name. Shout out to my girl Madi. This person texted us saying, is it Madi? Oh, whatever. I know Zach. Zach thinks all my friends are baddies. So he over here, ooh, the bad one? Whatever. he literally is over there doing that. Let me stop. But Madi texted us, said, I would never choose a partner over my pet under any circumstances, and he'd be trash for even wanting that. Period. Point blank. Anybody who wants me to choose them over my dog or any kind of compromise or whatever, you're done. You're not the right man for me. I'm sorry. Okay, compromise, yes. But if you try to make me have a Sophie's choice, I'm not going. Like, you got to go. You are the one.
They shouldn't make you choose.
Never.
Just create boundaries.
That's it. That's all it is. Let us know your final thoughts on this one. This has been I love this conversation. It's been a really fun one for me. So give us your final thoughts. How do you feel about somebody sleeping either with an animal, a teddy bear, a blanket? Do you feel weird about that if you have a partner or if you're dating somebody who sleeps with that? And is that a deal breaker for you? 833-212-1017. Two things I want to say to you before we break. Penfield Children's Center Behavior Clinic is now accepting new patients in Milwaukee and Waukesha counties. They serve children up to age 6. And they have in-home mental health treatment model there it is. I'm trying to reword this, so bear with me. They have an in-home mental health treatment model that addresses behavior concerns and provides therapy for traumatic or stressful events. They have an evidence-based model that teaches parents and caregivers new skills and responses to address their children's challenging behaviors or emotional concerns. Visit penfieldchildren.org/behavior-clinic for more information or to request a free phone consult. Also, to put down strong roots, a little support goes a long way. And when you work with someone that knows our communities as well as Associated Bank, you get financial guidance that fits your life. They use financial knowledge to build solutions that make a difference, from a personal loan to a new home. Associated Bank is ready to help you grow stronger roots here. You can learn more by going to associatedbank.com/lending. Associated Bank, member FDIC.
This is 1017 The Truth's Telly Hughes, and the time is now, Milwaukee. Truth Be Told with DT and Telly is a show that's committed to creating a healthy space and dialogue every single morning for full transparency when it comes to issues and perspective through the African American lens. So listen to Truth Be Told with me, Telly Hughes, every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. on the award-winning 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
This is 1017 The Truth's Melanie Ricks, and I am Milwaukee. I love Milwaukee so much. I love how rich this city is in history, and I love how rich we are in the moment. I think that every day there's something new that our city accomplishes, but it's important that we keep remembering that it takes a village to be great, and I know that we can be great as long as we all stick together. So why not stick together and join the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations, where you can speak your truth. We are the new 1017 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Reaching out for support is an important step that takes courage. At Ascension, Wisconsin, our mental health professionals are committed to delivering compassionate support and care at every step through personalized substance use disorder programs. Ready for recovery? We're here to listen and offer compassionate support. Start your recovery with our team by your side. Call 855-830-WELL, which is 855-830-9355.
This is 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and the time is now, Milwaukee. You know, perspective is essential. What I found is the news behind the news is more important. I want you to leave my show with a sense of knowing what was missing that adds depth to the conversation. Tune in Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth app, or 1017thetruth.com.
Truth Nation, it's Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, and I want you to download the 1017 The Truth app. Hey, because you know it's amazing. Wow.
Hey, that's not bad, Sherwin. That's not bad, all right? But T-Lo, show Sherwin Hughes how it's really done.
Truth Nation, it's your boy Tory Lowe from 1 to 4, and Sherwin's impression may have been trash, but he's right. You can hear all our best interviews, Panthers basketball, and me bringing all the smoke by downloading the Truth app today in the Google Play Store or the Apple Store. And why should they download the app, Benjamin?
You want to know why, T-Lo? You want to know why they should download the 101.7 The Truth app? Because it's amazing.
All your favorite interviews and best moments live in one place. Download the new 1017 The Truth app now.
I love the Truth app. I like being able to go back and listen to old taping.
Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 The Truth. You are listening to Nothing But the Truth with Melanie Ricks on 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
The process and the end product are equally as valuable.
Yeah. I don't got it yet, but I'm trying.
You wanted more than just a house. You wanted a place where your kids would feel totally protected and be free to dream of what's possible, explore their passions, and maybe even follow in their footsteps. Nobody understands that more than American Family Insurance, and that's why they help protect the dreams of the next generation. You can save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto. Get a quote, find an agent, learn more about their discounts at amfam.com. American Family Insurance, insure carefully, dream fearlessly. So I am cracking up, and Ray from Racine, I now understand you're basically coming from a place of being a hater, because Ray from Racine, her husband has a dog that is 150 pounds. She said, my dog is 150 pounds, about my size. She's a female. I came home one day and she was sleeping next to my husband. And I didn't like it. You're a woman hating on a woman. That's what that is. Now I get it. Because I'm like, what's the problem? I get it now.
So wait, now you beefing with Ray from Racine?
No, I'm not beefing. She beefing with the dog. She's beefing with the dog.
Oh, woman is the woman dog.
Yeah, yeah. No. Ray, I love Ray, my girl.
Ray's beefing with the dog.
But I'm telling you right now what this is. I get it. She said the dog is closer to my husband. The dog is a Cane Corso, and those are really big dogs.
That's a big old dog. Loyal too.
Yep. And so it's giving the dog is very loyal to the husband. There's an intimidation factor there. Ray, I think that is absolutely adorable. I'm going to tell you right now, that dog is loyal to you too, but you're right. The husband is number one. I know that for a fact. My Mabel loves men. Like, girl dogs love men. Well, mine does. And from what I've seen, a lot, that's just how it is. It's like a daddy's girl thing.
That's just the natural order of life. Y'all
No,
can't
facts.
get enough of us.
Mabel sounds like a thought.
I'm sure she could thought she would.
What?
Her mama be keeping her from that phase she's trying to have in life. She
Ew.
spaded. You spade her.
Yes, of course. Y'all, I had so much fun discussing this today. Appreciate y'all for making this such a lively and fun conversation. This was a rough one, but I'm glad that we got through it. And tomorrow, we're going to definitely be discussing the family stuff, so make sure y'all stay locked.
And with discussing the family stuff, maybe you can win some money now as
Ew.
well. A chance to be entered. So now is your chance to be entered to win our one call. That's all. $5K giveaway. Yeah, you heard that right. $5,000. Be caller number 10. Yes. Caller number 10 right now. Sorry, Ben. And be entered to win the $5,000 giveaway. Remember, if you or a loved one has been injured in an accident, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. That's caller number 10 at 833-212-1017. Again, 833-212-1017. For official contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com for our 5K giveaway.
Wow, you finished with 2 seconds to spare. We'll see you tomorrow, God willing. Love y'all.
This is 1017 The Truth's Tory Lowe, and the time is now, Milwaukee. I believe the people who listen to the Tory Lowe Show are ready for real change in the community and love to bring all the smoke. Tap in, Truth Nation, to the Tory Lowe Show every day from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com. The movement continues. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Milwaukee, it's Denise Thomas.
And Telly Hughes from Truth Be Told on the award-winning 1017 The Truth.
We want to make sure you join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. for our Black Friday shout-out powered by We Energies.
Black Friday is your opportunity to call into 1017 The Truth and shout out your black-owned business and let Milwaukee know what you have to offer.
So hit us up every Friday at 8 a.m. to shout out your black-owned business on Truth Be Told with DT and Telly.
We Energies want you to keep this important safety message in mind. Before you start digging, planting, or landscaping on your property, call 811 to have underground utilities marked. Calling 811 at least 3 business days before you plan to dig will help you know what's below and can prevent a hazardous situation. Our representatives will mark the underground utilities on your property for free. So remember, stay safe and call before you dig.
We Energies. People you can trust. Energy you can depend on.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough. But if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
This is 1017 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris, and the time is now, Milwaukee. You know, perspective is essential. What I found is the news behind the news is more important. I want you to leave my show with a sense of knowing what was missing that adds depth to the conversation. Tune in Monday through Friday, 4 to 6 p.m. on the new 1017 The Truth, the Truth app, or 1017thetruth.com.
We are the home of Milwaukee Black Talk. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha.